All right, welcome to today's show where I'm going to be talking about Bean There Donut That. Yes, very funny Lego. It is currently available exclusively in the United States through Target for $20. Not currently available internationally as of October 2018, but hopefully soon it will be available to you everywhere in the world, and if not, through regular retail channels, through the third-party retail channels of BrickLink, eBay, etc. So, $20. Is it really a good value? Well, first we're going to look at this set, then we're going to do some comparisons, and then we'll get to where is it really worth $20. All right, let's get started looking at the set. First, you start off, you have this little table here with $100 on it, a donut, coffee cup, and then you have a doctor with a little printed phone. You have your little stand here, construction worker, business guy, dog, and coffee seller, barista type person. She is the only one that has a second face on her back of her head, but none of the minifigures are spectacular, super unique, but they are all very solid, very good additions to what you get. And of course you do get the dog, and I'm probably most excited by this medium azure bicycle that you get here, because I've been looking for one for my train station, and they're super expensive. I couldn't believe how expensive these little bicycles are. So hopefully the price will come down as this set is parted out. And speaking of parting it out, because there are so many little pieces, your extras, look, there are 17 extra pieces in here, including all the printed little pastries. So they really should put on the box bonus 10% more, because it's over 10% more pieces than is stated to come with this set. And of course you do get this little green trash can back here as well. And lastly, you have her little stand here, which you can stick down, but is light, it's easy to move around. And let's move that so you can see. The little pastry turns around. Lazy Susan turns around. And of course there's the back, just very basic and simple. Everything in the set is printed. There are no stickers. All right, so you got to get a good idea of what you get with this set. But then when you see it, when you look at that it's 146 pieces, you get this nagging feeling. You see this box, why is it $20? Why isn't it $15? Maybe this is a little bit too pricey. Well, maybe the reason why you think it should be 15 is because what is 15? Well, the Star Wars Battle Pack is 15, and it comes in exactly the same size box. In fact, this is like the City Consumer Pack, right? Instead of a Battle Pack, you get 4 guys, you get 4 guys. It's really very comparable to what you get here, but maybe this is really a good value. Maybe this is really what a Battle Pack should cost, because you get all those minifigures. Well, let's compare. Let's see what else you can get for $20. What else is there? Well, you have Jurassic World, only 126 pieces, but you do get a dino, $20. Superheroes, $20. Almost 200 pieces, 3 minifigures and a vehicle. I often think $20 superhero set should be 3 minifigures and a vehicle. Here you have 4 minifigures plus a vehicle as a bicycle plus a little shop, right? Or Harry Potter, $20, 2 minifigures but a Thestral. Or Creator, 142 pieces, big box, right? Maybe it's just all these boxes are bigger that you get for $20. Or remember this, Research Institute 3 minifigures, $20, but still a bigger box. Or holy smokes, 125 pieces, only really 1, 2 minifigures maybe, $20. Well, maybe this isn't such a bad deal for that. Or you have Creator here for 205 pieces, no minifigures, but $20. Maybe then we get to a City, which is our biggest, beefiest box. Maybe that's what we're expecting for $20, is something big and beefy in box size, because maybe the box size does matter. And this comes in such a little box that we're thinking, it should be less expensive. Well, let's get into those stats. Let's see what it really is. So let's throw that up there. So $20 for this set, like I said, elsewhere in the world, it's not available elsewhere in the world. 146 pieces. It has a weight of 0.34 pounds, which gives you a value of $59 per pound. So that's expensive. It's the most expensive set I've ever reviewed, but actually it's not that uncommon for these little sets. 4 minifigures, remember. Little box, easy to ship, ships first class, really cheap to ship, with a huge dollar density, over $500 per cubic foot. So you stack your shelf full of these guys and you can fit a lot of dollars in a small space. Retirement, I think this may be a promotional for Christmas. Will this last beyond next year? Probably not. Lastly, I weighed everything you get here, and it drops down to only 86 grams worth of stuff. So your average piece size is 0.59 grams, which is just a little bit bigger than this 1x1. It's a 1x1 with a little clip on the side. And you think, boy, that's small. Maybe it's not as small as you're expecting, because maybe there are so many of these little itsy bitsy 1x1 tiles. So to 1x1 brick is a little bit bigger, is about the average. But that's not the smallest average piece size of anything I've reviewed. This guy right here, this lady right here, Statue of Liberty, smaller average piece size in this set than in our Bean There donut. That. So, is it a good value at $20? I think it's not a bad value at $20. It only took my daughter 14 minutes to put together, so the build really isn't complicated. The build is simple, the build is quick, but the play value after you get it put together, I think, is really there. And so let's bring in a few things here. Pop out. All right, let's throw in Fire Brigade. Let's throw in the the Palace Cinema here. All right, you can see I pulled in some modulars here to give you a sense of scale of how little this really is. But of course, the little cart is supposed to be little. It will fit very well whether you have a modular city, whether you have a city, a friend city, a custom city, whatever city you have. These parts will just integrate seamlessly into whatever you want. And you even have enough little pastries here to customize your own little pastry shop. You can just populate it with all this stuff and turn this into just a coffee shop or whatever you want to do. So for 20 bucks, it really has lots of uses. It's really a fun little set that you can do with anything. Here's hoping that it's available elsewhere throughout the world and not just through US sellers that are putting it on BrickLink or eBay or what have you. In terms of long-term value, I think that if this retires quickly, I think there'll be a lot of long-term value in this set, but I don't know if stocking up at $20 is really worth it. Maybe, hopefully it becomes a promotional item at some point in time. All right, I hope you liked the review of something small. Yes, I'll get back to the big stuff very soon. Until next time, Lego on.